making a list of things that only like we would know about each other, and like seeing who got the most right. But I thought I could make an ASMR video on it because why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Okay, so random facts about me that make no sense. Number one is I have a phobia of people going anywhere near my belly button. I have a phobia of people going anywhere near my belly button, and honestly, just my belly button being touched in general. Like, even if I'm the one doing it, everybody has like a gag spot, you know what I mean? Like an area that they just don't like, it just grosses them out for people to go by or touch or anything. For me, that's my belly button. I've been this way since I was a kid. I've been this way since I was a kid. Like literally, I will flinch and recoil if someone goes anywhere near my stomach, even if I know they're not gonna touch my belly button. Like, no one's just gonna touch your belly button. I genuinely, like, it's that much of a phobia. So yeah. Number two, I can't spell pneumonia. I can't spell pneumonia to this day. I don't know how to spell pneumonia. I do know how to spell most, like, medical terminology words, I'd say. Well, not most, but, you know, basic ones. Like, I'd say I know how to spell because, you know, I'm not a horrible speller. But, yeah, I can't spell pneumonia. And for the longest time, I couldn't even spell asthma. Pathetic, but true. Okay, number three, I love the smell of air mattresses and car exhaust. This one is no surprise to anybody who knows me. Ever since I've been little, like, when I was little, and because I have had health problems my entire life. When I was little and I would be having a difficult night and I didn't feel well, my mom would 4 and 8. By the time I was 8, 9-ish, things were kind of mellowed out with those episodes. But I started bringing buckets home from the hospital, like in piles. I would bring buckets home from the hospital in piles because, like, I didn't want to ever experience that again, or anybody else to have to experience there not being something there if you need to throw up. Like, and yes, sometimes it just comes out. Sometimes it does just come out. But it's still better than not having anything and having to worry about what cereal bowl you're gonna have to replace, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's just, it comforts me knowing that that's there, and I do have, whatever that phobia is, phobia of throwing up, whatever the word is for that, but I do have that phobia, so it's just something that brings me comfort, like knowing that it's there, because the thought of not having something in the house, it just makes my phobia worse. So yeah. Number 6, I like to clean cars. I do like to clean cars. I frequently will clean out my parents' van. I spent like all day in the middle of winter cleaning out the van. And I ended up, oh my god, the temperature difference was, I did not feel well. But, yeah, I mean, it's something that I enjoy. I feel like everybody has a part of cleaning that they like. I pretty much like cleaning in general, but I have to be motivated. Like, I'm not always motivated to clean, but I don't hate cleaning, if that makes sense. But I do particularly like cleaning cars because it's a smaller space, it's less overwhelming, and I don't know, I just feel like I would like to be, even to do that for a living, to like clean people's cars for a living. Like, I would enjoy that. Math was my favorite subject when I was actually in school. This one's not really weird, but it's weird in my situation because I'm so bad at math and I hate math so much now that it's weird to me that I ever preferred math over any other subject. But I was in public school up until 7th grade, and then once I hit 7th grade, I was homeschooled from that point on, which I do regret. Honestly, not that public school is anything that great, but I have my reasons for why I regret being homeschooled. I just feel like it made my social anxiety a lot worse because I didn't really have to be around people. I didn't really have to do anything out of my comfort zone. And because I didn't have any friends anyway, like, I was just like in my bubble, and that wouldn't have been the case if I was going to school. So that's why I regret it. But yeah, my favorite subject was math. I don't think my favorite subject would have stayed math. Because I'm saying my favorite subject was math when I was in public school, not like all the way up until I graduated. Because I did graduate, which a lot of people don't know this, but you can still graduate if you are homeschooled and get a diploma. It's just not a diploma that is issued through a public school. But it's still usable. I actually graduated with a lot of the other people that I was graduating with were going to nursing school. So yeah, you don't have to, you don't have to graduate with a high school diploma. I'm sure, it is better, I think, to get a GED on top of it for a lot of jobs, but these people, I think, were already like doing some kind of extra credit thing, so I don't know. If somebody grits their nails on something, I will start wigging out and not be able to stop for days on end. This is true, and I know it's probably not obvious, maybe it is, I don't know, but I am on the autism spectrum, so I am very sensitive to certain sounds, textures, smell, just things like that. And my biggest ick has always been fabric gritting. So like, say someone has a really long nail and it accidentally like grits across the couch or something, like, I can't deal with it. I can things mint green and aqua blue make me nauseous. It's true. It's true. This is actually a common thing with people who have autism. It's like certain colors bringing on, you know, certain feelings, certain emotions, certain. And I do actually get not like, I'm not talking like intense nausea, but it's just like, it's just a color that, you know, does not make me feel good things. Okay. I sometimes feel car sick indoors. This is true. I don't know if anybody else experiences this, okay? But you know how feeling car sick is a very specific type of nausea. At least for me it is. Like, car sickness nausea to me is different than if I feel nauseous from something I ate or being sick or pretty much any other reason. So when I feel that same sensation, that same type of nausea that I get in a car in the house, it's so freaking weird to me. That's why I say the only way I can describe it is it feels like getting car sick indoors, because that's literally what it feels like. Cute and satisfying things make me angry. Yeah, this might not make sense for a lot of people, but it's like cuteness, aggression. It's like if something's really cute, you're like neurodivergent thing. Like, this probably isn't gonna make sense to a lot of people, but okay. What else? Everyone thinks it's a joke that I want to move to Pennsylvania. Yeah, I mean, that's not really a random fact about myself, but it's just something that I put in there for some reason. I do want to move to Pennsylvania. Is that a realistic goal? Probably not. But, you know, I'm allowed to have my dreams. Let me dream. But everybody's always like, nobody wants to move to Pennsylvania. Nobody wants to move to Pennsylvania. Like, if y'all knew where I lived, like, if y'all knew the state that I lived in, maybe I'll disclose it one day, but I'm just very paranoid about disclosing even the state that I'm from, which is weird, I know, but I have OCD and my mind just goes way off the deep end with things, even if it's not something that's likely to happen. But let's just say the state that I live in, okay, Pennsylvania, is like a luxury compared to this. So I don't know if, I don't even know why people say that, but I love dinosaurs, but I think learning about them is boring. This is true. I like dinosaurs in terms of like the you know, like the fossils, like the images of them. But I don't like learning about dinosaurs that much because I just find it boring. I love the smell of fake Christmas trees and dusty Christmas decorations because it reminds me of being a kid. This is true. We always had fake Christmas trees because, honestly, like, just afraid of a real one catching on fire. And it was just what worked for our family better. And I love the smell of